cheer to the people of Tunisia for starting this. And let's hear it for WikiLeaks that helped to trigger all of this. And a shout out to the Egyptian people. And to the people of New York City and Occupy Wall Street. And the people who are here and all around the world that this is breaking out. I'm old enough to have been part of the 1960s. And I've been waiting for this for decades. This generation has the opportunity to finish what my generation was not able to finish. Because that's what needs to be done here. The New York Times a few days ago had an article. It was about scorning of the vote. And it was about how this movement is spreading on the basis of the fact that the system that is supposed to have ended history and solved all problems somehow is bankrupt. And people are realizing that democracy is like parents who tell their kids, you can have the peas or the carrots, but you have to eat one or the other. Those peas and carrots are like the Republicans and the Democrats in this country. And they tell us we're free and it's democracy to decide which of these people we're going to select so we can have either a Democrat or a Republican continue torture. We can have a Democrat or a Republican continue giving big bailouts to big business and the ultra-rich. We can have 497 of the richest individuals in the world, 497 of the richest people in the world have more money than the bottom half of the world's population. Does that sound right to you? And it's getting worse. And it's getting worse, and it's because this is a system, and other people have spoken to this. It's called capitalism, and the particular feature that it has now is called neoliberalism in the Adam Smith sense of the term, of giving free rein to the market. That the market and unrestrained individualism is going to solve all problems. Is it? No! No, hell no, it isn't. And it is not only causing disasters for individuals. All of us know people, all of us have suffered this and are suffering it. I teach at a university where they keep raising the tuition. Now they're calling it officially tuition. Before they were calling it fees, because they wanted to conceal the fact that in 1960 it used to be free to go to the UC system and the CSU system and the California Junior College system if you could make the admissions, okay? Because they were subsidizing it, but now they're turning this around. Why do they want to turn this around and privatize it? Because they don't want an educated populace. And why don't they want an educated populace? Because an educated populace, this is what happens. People can see through their bullshit, right? So I can't tell you how happy I am to see all of you and to know that what you're doing here. I want to cite something that Malcolm X said in a speech in the 1960s. He was saying it to some people who were demonstrating. And he said, I want you to understand that what you're doing here in this city or in this town is being felt in Africa. It's being felt in Europe. It's being felt in Asia. It's being felt in South America. That what you're doing here is part of, that saying, right, that has been kept from the 1960s, the whole world is watching. Well, the whole world is watching. So everything that you're doing here is part of a world struggle. And I want you to understand that, because we are all here because we want to see fundamental change. And we're coming at it from different perspectives, which is normal, right? One of the complaints that some people have made of this movement, I'm getting too long, okay, I gotta wrap up here, is that it's amorphous. But it's normal for people to come into motion politically around particular issues, and then as you get into it in more depth, you understand how these are all threads that are connected to each other, right? So I want to give you all solidarity from the 1960s. I wish you all power to the people. Thank you.